And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sideline. And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight on the injured list.
And here around the midway point, these teams both find themselves down a few bodies. Some more than others, but as they always say, no one feels sorry for it.
Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. From deep Washington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Bagley. 6 to shoot. Poole the pass to Bagley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bagley's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Washington missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Poole gets it to go.
We all know Jordan Poole can run hot and cold. Look out now, he just made one.
Thompson outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Wizards. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. Now, Poole, looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Doncic passes to Washington. 3 on the clock. Thompson from long range. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bagley. Good. Nice job down low. Bagley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Brogdon outside. Poole the pass to Brogdon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the 4th. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
And so it's Washington with it, following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Bagley. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. And it's Washington missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, here's Poole. Brogdon kicks to Poole. Takes the three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Doncic. And good that time.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Wizards making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. And here is Poole. Last game he had 13. Sarr's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target from three-point range. Here's Sarr. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Lively. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And then Washington with the dunk.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Now, here is Irving. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sarr. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Valanciunas passes to Poole. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Gill trains the three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now Brogdon after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And the rejection by Gafford.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Champagnie. From the arc, shot clock at 6. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Here's Grimes. Screen by Gafford. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Gill. .131 left here in the first quarter. Dallas leading by 4. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And doors at last season's trading deadline, Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
For Washington, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First free throw is good. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Dinwiddie, and another basket for Dallas. Wizards trail by 6. Butler with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Valanciunas with a screen on Dinwiddie. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Butler. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Butler from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas moving the ball around. Tries again, and the rejection by Valanciunas. They got him on the arm, but it still can. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Gill is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
One shot.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. 5th, the Mavericks.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Here's Carrington. Covered by Irving. Bagley with a screen on Irving. Clock at 6. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says, he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Gill. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bagley. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Bagley's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team. see the stat sheet here for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Butler passes to Champagnie. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Butler. Here's Champagnie. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Gill is checked in for Washington. Valanciunas hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving with the bounce pass. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Going inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Gill with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Carrington. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. No good from Valanciunas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And so it's Dallas with him, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 12 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Wizards trail by 4. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Three-pointer. Butler looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Fires for 3. Butler, no good. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Butler on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. They get it back. Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's worthy of a top 10 highlight reel play. Valanciunas letting everybody in the house know he's got some skill.
Here's Grimes. He's got 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Dallas. Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And so he hits both. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Holmes with a screen on Doncic, and that one's good, Brogdon.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Now, here's Doncic. 37 points in the win against Memphis.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And Thompson sends it back.
Blake Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5, and it's Washington missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Bagley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
The 3 from Poole. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Doncic with a screen for Washington. That one goes in. Washington's got 7. Washington trailing. Poole the pass to Brogdon. The Wizards working the ball around now. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot goes in.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Lets it fly. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Washington. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Coulibaly. Sarr, the pass to Poole. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brogdon the pass to Bagley. Sarr with it. Lively defending. Fader on the way. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. And you look at Lively, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Brogdon outside. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon, and the 3 ball is good. Brogdon's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the 3-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Dallas again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Nobody near Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Coulibaly. Brogdon a screen on Thompson. Coulibaly with it. Over in the corner, Poole. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Dallas, and one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set, and it's Lively in at the center position. A nice shot by Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Brogdon outside. Back to Koulibaly. Brogdon a screen on Thompson. Back to Brogdon. On the wing. It's hauled in by Doncic.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which PJ Washington plays every single night.
He's off on the second. For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Wizards passing it around. Poole bounce pass. Pass to Bagley. The kick out to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. The shot that time not on target.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Irving against Brogdon. Irving passes to Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And they call the foul,
That's
so
good.
he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Jordan Poole go to the line here. It's on Luka Doncic. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
for Luka Doncic. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Irving against Brogdon. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brogdon's got 11 points.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Song. And here's Bagley. He's covered by Washington. High post try. Bagley, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Doncic. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bagley, no good. Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Brogdon. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lively. Now Thompson. Washington with it. Here's Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's Poole with the drive. The Wizards with another miss. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic kicks to Irving. Pass to Thompson. The three-pointer, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now Sarr. Now Coulibaly. He's covered by Thompson. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Coulibaly finds Brogdon. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Brogdon's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Washington.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Washington. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Brogdon. On the wing, Coulibaly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. 3-on-3. Open shot, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Bagley the pass to Sarr. And here is Brogdon. There's a screen. Got 3 off the mark.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 17 now.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The shot's good. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
And that's all you can do on defense. Bagley, a gifted player who is used to scoring in the paint.
And it's Irving missing. Well, the Wizards shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Now Brogdon. He's got 14. Loud pass to Bagley, an emphatic LU jam.
The great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Washington, that's for 2. Rebound, Washington. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Poole. Here's Bagley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Washington with it. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Irving.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Bagley with a screen on Doncic. Traps in the tray. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
To the inside. And it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bagley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Thompson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
But 3. Rebound, Washington. Butler passes to Champagnie. Now here's Valanciunas, guarded by Doncic. Here's Carrington. It's good. This game is all even. Carrington's got his first 3 points of the game.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Champagnie passes to Butler. There's the pick. Again, the Wizards score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Mavericks leading.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Dinwiddie for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dinwiddie's got 15. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Butler. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Gill. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Gafford. No good from Valanciunas. Dallas leading by 5. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. From downtown, rebound by Butler.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Carrington. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gill. Here's Carrington. His three-pointers off the mark. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
First team foul. At the line for Washington, Jared Butler. One shot.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. For the 3, Gill with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Outside Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Champagnie. Over to the left wing. Carrington. No good on the 3. Dinwiddie left side. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Champagnie. Gill with a screen on Irving. And it's Carrington missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Washington passes to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 23.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Butler. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Carrington. Covered by Irving. Here's Butler. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Here's Irving. On the wing, Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Here's Grimes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he's 6'5" with a strong frame. Mr. Grimes is not afraid of a little contact, folks.
Shooting 2. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Butler, he's checked in for Gill. Both shots good from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Irving up top, defended by Butler. Butler against Irving. Clock at 4. And it's Washington missing. Wizards trail by 12. Butler in the corner. Screened by Valanciunas. A floater, and it's Butler missing. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Washington. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Here's Champagny. Outside Butler. To the middle to stop the run. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. This guy on that end of the floor has always been effective. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Back to Poole. Here's Champagny. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Irving sets a screen for Washington. Dallas, no good that time either.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Well, that's a nice feel right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Valanciunas dishes to Bagley. Pass to Poole. Over Doncic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks leading by 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, the attention that Klay Thompson gets because of his great shooting allows him to set his teammates up. That's nice.
Bagley. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Dallas. Bagley finds Poole. Now Koulibaly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Irving. And here's Washington outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. The 3-ball from Doncic.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Bagley against Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That's good from Bagley. Sars checked in for the Wizards. Good on both. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Lively a screen on Bagley. And here's Washington outside. Wizards trail by 10. Bagley with the bucket. 29 points for Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Zone. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 8. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 29 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last timeout. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Coulibaly. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Lively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws. Wizards trail by 11. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III. Shooting 1.
That's good from Bagley. Mavericks leading by 8. Now, here's Washington. Lively a screen on Bagley. Washington, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Poole finds Coulibaly. Here's Bagley. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Wizards trail by 8. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 1:22 left in the game. Back to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Dallas shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Thompson outside. The tray. Rebound, Washington.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside to Brogdon. Inside. Here's Sarr. And Lively pulls it down. So it's the Mavericks now. They're leading by 8. Here's Washington. Got a piece of it.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
And so here is Dallas. Lively a screen on Brogdon. Basket counts. Irving's got 31 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's Dallas winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation.